When it comes to science, Francis Bacon is a household name dubbed the prophet of modern science. It has been argued that the methodology introduced by Bacon led to the rise and development of modern science. He worked to establish an experimental foundation for science, and in doing so, he heralded the new empiricism. Bacon understood science as the systematic study of nature, and as something which could create an ideal world by improving the conditions of life. He rejected the conceptions of knowledge popularized by Plato and Aristotle, ideas which had formed the basis of Middle Age philosophy right up to his day. Speculation and armchair philosophy was the main approach taken by the intellectuals of Bacon's era, whereas he championed observation as the best means of understanding reality. Bacon described 4 types of false reasoning or fallacies, which he felt interfere with gaining reliable knowledge, including perceptual illusions, personal biases, linguistic confusion, and dogmatic philosophical systems. He believed when these obstacles are eliminated, man can succeed in getting to know the world better. One of Bacon's main contributions was the system of logic and methodology he developed in his book Novum Organum. Bacon claimed that nothing exists in nature but material objects and that these act in conformity with fixed laws. Moreover, he believed man should intervene in nature to control it experimentally for the development of science. He saw the advancement of knowledge as necessarily a form of social activity. Towards this aim, Bacon worked to establish a college in which research facilities were available. Some say the Royal Society of London was born out of his vision. Bacon thought scientists ought to study nature as they do experiments, to provide lists and data about the circumstances in which phenomena are present or absent, as well as look for situations which are experimentally reproducible. If they succeed in discovering a circumstance which is present when the phenomenon is present or absent, they have successfully found the explanation. Bacon believed negative instances carry a great deal of weight in scientific and legal investigation in helping us to identify and reject false prepositions, thereby progressing towards the correct hypotheses. Bacon even claimed his methodology could be used in fields such as ethics and law. Francis Bacon's methodology and characterization of science turned out to be an oversimplification, however.
The most important flaw raised in the 20th century was that observation is not infallible.
Rather, it is influenced deeply by the scientist's view of the world. This means that the mind is not a neutral recipient of facts from the senses. Rather, it is filled with beliefs and ready-made interpretations. When we look at the world, we look through a set of pre-existing theories that leave deep impressions on our interpretation, something which can lead to deviation. Another problem with Bacon's philosophy is that different individuals see different things in nature. The same things are seen differently by different people. This difference of interpretation doesn't fit in with Bacon's understanding of knowledge. Over time, we have come to know that our knowledge is fallible and full of assumptions, which may turn out to be totally false in time. After all, the history of science has refuted most of the theories which were thought to be absolutely right.